the COVID vaccine.
Okay.
The entire country saw that shit roll out, forced upon us.
Mm-hmm.
People were locked in their goddamn houses and denied school. My producer, Blake O'Kleiner, his grandmother passed away in an old folks home by herself because they were not allowed to come in.
Yeah.
We have all seen that played out in real time. And the depth that Pfizer and Big Pharma has, they influenced the entire nation to accept this vax and give them immunity from damages. They bought the media. Thus, we had Colbert using the hypo-needle dance on the Tonight Show.
That was just so embarrassing.
They went out of their goddamn way to peddle this bullshit on us to the point where we're having a shortage of pilots now because they're having cardiac issues.
Yeah. Yep.
And you're not hearing about that on the media at all. This is a national security problem, and no one's talking about it. And we're not really going to go into that in detail tonight because I've already, bitched about the COVID vaccine. I don't know how many times in the past.
We've done a couple of shows on it.
What we're talking about here are the small little fucking games that the Big Pharma plays to tweak their drugs and keep the prices high and keep fucking people over because they don't give a shit about you. All they give a shit about is the fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, making money is a good thing. I'm not going to ever tell anyone, hey, don't make a fucking living because then you starve and it's bad. But there's got to be a fucking line where you're like, okay, up until this point, it's good. After this line, you're an ass bag faggot. And you're literally hurting people. We just had a guy from, United Healthcare get whacked in New York by an individual who's disgruntled. Now, what do you think is going to happen? All right. And I've used this example a few times. All right. Say you're a veteran. You went to war. You did the whole thing. You got exposed to crazy stuff, which we all have been. And then you piss hot for leukemia. All right. You go to the doctor. They approve your stuff. You're getting treatments. And all of a sudden, medical insurance, Big Pharma's like, it's too expensive. We're going to stop. And, that individual might feel a particular way about that. And since, he's a combat vet, and he knows how combat works and life and death and shit. Maybe he'll make a decision, fuck it, I'm dead anyway. Those guys killed me. Let me get a little payback. That's what I think is going to happen if we see medical care and the drugs get to the point where it's just out of reach for the normal person.
A way, the guy from the United Healthcare asked for it, for all of his little rules and all of his manipulation. In a way, I'm not saying that the guy who did it was right, because I could never condone someone actually picking up, a gun and doing shit like that. But you can only piss people off to a certain extent. And then you can only stick it to people for so long before somebody's going to do something. And it's sad. It's sad. But the media doesn't help. The media
it's remarkable pushes, far without more of those.
Pushes and pokes.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.